Hey guys, today we're going to be working on Ford F-150. One of the guys was changing the spark plugs, and apparently the owner before we got it, I guess never did the spark plugs, or they never changed all the spark plugs. So when he was changing the spark plugs, one of them broke in half, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove it if this ever happens to you. So this is the pickup truck. It's a Ford F-150. And all the spark plugs look like, well, they don't look like that because we hit it with the hammer, but they all look like this. So what happened with our spark plug is that all this came out except for this piece right here. This piece came off and now it's wedged all the way in back of the engine, the very last one, which is a pain in the butt to get to. With. And my theory is that you have the spark plug, right, or the ceramics. Well, this thing is going to go in here, reverse thread, okay, and easy out, okay, go into the ceramics, and then I'll be able to pull it out with a screwdriver. Now that's what I'm thinking. Is it going to work or not? I don't know, but it's a thought, you know, at least try to get that thing out of there. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Okay, so the problem I have with my idea is that it's not going in because the hole is too small. So my next step is to grab a chisel, come here and break it just a little bit, enough to get my easy out in there so I can pull it out. So next step is I'm going to put this inside the head, or inside the spark plug, okay, and just lightly tap it, okay, with the engine on. That way, in case any ceramics breaks, it's not going to go inside the cylinder, it's going to throw it outside the cylinder. Alright guys, the first time that I did it, eventually this piece broke off, and what happened was that since this part is stuck in the cylinder hole, I was getting a really hard time having this go in there because the piece is too big. So what I started doing was I started grabbing the side of it and then twisting the side of it, and I was able to grab it little by little to eventually I broke this piece off. Okay, so I scratched this idea and then I added a smaller easy out to the screwdriver, and then this one goes in a lot easier. Okay, so here's my situation now. All the ceramics is out of the spark plug hole because you know, I had the engine on as I was doing this, so it was breaking little by little, and all the ceramics was coming out of the engine, which is a good thing. Now what I have is I have pretty much, without the ceramics, I have an empty shell. So now my idea is how to get this thing out. I'm probably considering just grabbing a flathead screwdriver or customizing a flathead screwdriver that goes in here to the back and pulling it out. Let me see if I can make something to pull it out. Alright guys, I pretty much tried everything I could to get the spark plug out. You know, I got several failed attempts, and then finally I was able to get the ceramics out. I tried to doing the thing with the screwdriver. That wasn't working. So then I got another easy out, okay? And this is the old spark plug that broke inside the cylinder. Finally, my last result was to grab an easy out, okay? Grab a, well, it's a 3/8, the one that fits inside here, and pretty much welded it on there so I can pull it down. Grab one extension, welded it on there. It's welded from here, and then my first extension wasn't long enough, so I had to add an additional extension. So I could have just used one long one, but you know, I didn't know. So all this is welded together, and basically what I was able to do is grab this, okay, slowly insert it, and then pry it open. Now, it's It's gonna take you a little bit of time. It took me literally almost 8 hours to get it done, but I did. This is what was stuck inside the cylinder. This stupid little piece. This is the spark plug, and then this part goes in here like so, and there's your whole thing. So eventually with the big easy out, grab it, put it in here, and slowly but surely I was able to get it out. Now the reason why it broke and it got stuck is because this one's never been changed, so it's completely oxidized or rusted out, and I believe it had a little bit of carbon buildup, so this part literally got wedged within the cylinder itself, so not allowing this part to come out. So yeah, the whole threaded part came out except for this piece, because like I said, it was literally welded on there almost. So just be patient. Look at my video if you need to. Did everything you can to get it done. If you got any questions about that, go back and look at my video. Like I said, you know, slowly. It took me about 8 hours to get this thing done, okay? So if you don't get it right the first time, just keep going. It's a pain in the butt to work all the way back there. It's not easy. I know, because I've been doing it, and it's really, really frustrating. Just when you think you have it, you don't, so be patient, get to it. All right, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.